Good morning, friends. It is delightfully coolish again today. Me and the kitty are going to go for a walk this morning. One of the kitties loves to be on the leash and one doesn't care. So I'm going to take the one that wants to go for a walk. She's currently sitting by the door waiting because I told her that was what was going to happen, but I needed to do my reading first. We didn't call, but we had one flip, so we're going to go with it, because I was about to call. Got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. It's interesting. Usually in this card, I really notice the purse itself. And this morning, I am noticing the village behind her. She's standing on this balcony above all of the bullshit. So the fact that this one is in the reverse and that I am noticing the balcony that she's standing on for the first time. Previously when I had looked at this card, I thought she was outside of the city, but this feels like above the bullshit. For so long, you spent so much time and energy focused on what the village thought. Focused on what the village said you should be doing. Focused on those things. And, 144. And when that was the energy that you were in, you spent a lot of time clutching your purse strings and holding really tightly to what you had. Part of that being that you were listening to the external and not listening to the internal. Ooh, the Fool flew to the ground in the reverse. But because you have moved out of the energy where you are worried about the thoughts, feelings, and opinions of others, and you are standing in this higher perspective, that's really what this feels like. It's about more than anything else, is a higher perspective. So from that vantage point that you have gained, because you have been able to make that journey with the Fool in the reverse, so you have embodied that it is about the journey, that the destination is not everything. Because for a long time, it feels like the destination is everything. We have to do the thing and get to the next point, and then. But here you are. Where's your end then? You needed to center in yourself and stop worrying about what the thoughts and feelings and opinions of others were, because it doesn't matter. Stepping outside of the fact that your journey up into this point has been really related to what other people thought and felt. Those opinions mattered because it kept you safe for them to matter. But you've stepped out of that energy and into this energy where you are I want to say upside down, but that's not quite right. You are falling into your purpose. Thank you, Spirit. With the Flower of Life above in this card, when in the reverse, it is like all of the universal energy is draining down onto and into you. So let that happen. We also got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. It's interesting to me when all of the cards are in the reverse. So this morning, apparently Spirit wants to talk about where you've been and what you've been through and the ability to change the energy that you are allowing into your existence. You have grown your container, and you are no longer clutching your purse strings, and you are able to enjoy the journey and take the tools. So the crystal that the Fool is holding in her hand, that feels like all of the tools that you have, 444. That feels like all of the tools that you have collected. Your journey has not necessarily always been pleasant, and likely there will still be challenges because you're still spiritual being having a human experience, and human experiences often come with challenges. But that's part of the journey. Being able to enjoy the little moments in the challenges is like the most important part of this human experience. I don't know if I think that it's a matrix or a fucking or somebody's science experiment and it's some alien kid fucking living, in the middle of goddamn nowhere, fucking planetary existence, and we're just a science experiment. I don't know. But carrying the tools that you have created and that you have gathered through your experience has given you the ability to grow your cup so that you can hold the abundance, the universal abundance coming in. So in this card, this feels like the universe is like spilling down into your cup. And because it's in the reverse, that tells me that you're there, that you're doing it. So allow it to happen. That's pretty fucking incredible. You have come a long way, and you should be very proud of yourself. I don't know if you are, but you should be. And if you needed a mom to tell you that she's proud of you, well, I'm fucking proud of you, and you're amazing. So be kind to my friend. Ooh. Bottom of the deck, we got the 9 of Wands. Life has not been easy for you. There have been a lot of challenges, but you took every one of those challenges and you are building something with that. You wouldn't be the person that you are today without those challenges. They gave you the experience to be able to build boundaries and look out into what is happening, to use all of the knowledge that you have to light your way. I love a reflection reading. You've done a lot of work to get to where you are. So pause and appreciate that, because it's incredible to be able to have gotten yourself to where you are in life. If you look back on who you were, I'm guessing that person would be really proud of you today. So continue to allow all of that good to come in, but keep putting up those boundaries. Keep knowing that being centered in yourself and taking care of you first is how you move forward. Link in the bio to do the thing if you're interested. Subscribers get an extra reading. Look back on your life fondly and kindly, because the past versions of you that got you to where you are today would be so incredibly proud of the person that you are. Be kind to my friend.